Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Jazzy, getting jazzy with jazz. And if y'all want to have a good time, YouTube family, just like I do, come on over. And I need y'all to go ahead and do this for me, like, comment, and subscribe. And then we're going to get the party started. Hey YouTube, good Sunday morning. I am back to give y'all Love Island USA episode 16 season 7. So what I remember was no notes, I ain't writing no more notes or nothing like that. It was challenge, it was very, very like a challenge. And everybody, they were just getting along, and then they was enjoying, each other and all the bombshells and all. And I will say that Hurricane Huda is finally settling down. And I know I like all the couples. And when I tell you, Huda, she went in on, it's just so disgusting. But the challenge was, I'm just gonna say this, the challenge was what's the beef? And you were supposed to bob for a name out of a pail, and whoever's name that you picked out of the pail, you had to swap spit with them and kiss. And then you had to go to the cow's udders and get milk out, put milk in your mouth. And then you're supposed to kiss the person and then exchange the milk from person to person that you're kissing for that challenge. It was a little disgusting. And I can show y'all just a little clip and see what's going on. Look how disgusting it is. And you have to read the messages on the back of the milk pail. And if you are determines like who is the fakest of the house, that's just example. And whoever that they both, come to agreement with, then they just pour milk on that person. And when I tell you, Huda, she got so much milk poured on her. And in her confessional, what she said is, every time that I get milked, it's just so emotional to me. And it just hurts my feelings. And I'm like, is your feelings hurt because you getting milked? Or is your feelings hurt because Jeremiah has a new person that he's coupled up with? Or is your feelings hurt because you can't get your way and you don't have nobody to couple up with? She just a ball of just depression. And I tell y'all, I know for a fact that they kept her in the house for the ratings and to further embarrass her, because I just didn't. I'm trying to see how I can describe it. I just don't understand why they still got her in the house, especially if she's not coupled up with anybody and she's vulnerable. And then they saved her. And then I will tell y'all that Sierra said if she don't get her act together, then she's not going to be able to side with her no more. She told her in the confessional, and then she told her in her face. And I said, Huda ain't going to change, though. And she going to keep saying, oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for saving me. I appreciate you for saving me. And it was one challenge. It was one message in particular that it needed to go to Huda, but you could tell that they just wanted to put it on Jeremiah or just anybody else other than Huda, so she wouldn't be feeling some kind of way and all that stuff. And I'm like, well, y'all just do the challenge, and just if it fits her, then just put it on her. And then when I tell you, Nick was getting kissed so much, and Sierra's face, ooh, her face was giving WTF. And I will say this, Nick, he has came to the conclusion that he would like to get to know the new bombshell. And that is, I want to say Angelina. I think that's her name. If that's not her name, I'm just going to give her that name until I find out her real name. But when I tell you, she's beautiful. Beautiful. And I said, I think he was wrapped on her when she was doing the twerk session, you know, when Megan Thee Stallion was on there. And I'm like, girl, last episode. And I think he couldn't get enough of her. And he really wants to get to know her. And I said, so you just gonna throw Iris to the wayside like that, Nick? I said, you ain't no good. You ain't no good. And he just was saying he just excited. I'm just excited to be able to get to know all the ladies. And look at this. Look at this. He said he just excited to get to know all the ladies. And then Hannah, she is excited to get to know TJ, the new bombshell. And I mean, they just been, you know, smooching. It's like getting to know each other. And I said, okay, Hannah girl. Hannah said, I'm going to get to know anybody that I can get to know. And I mean, I just don't feel like her connection is choosing her. I don't think Austin is choosing her, because Austin did say in this episode that he feels like she has a big personality, and pretty much that's not what he looking for. And if it wasn't Austin that said that to her, I think that Austin, he but I just say Austin, he did say that he said that about Amaya. My apologies. And Austin said that Amaya's personality is just huge or whatever. And that's not what he's looking for. And it's just pretty much not a match. And I said, I like Amaya. And I thought that, you know, they were going to be good. And he was going to be able to they were going to be able to connect with each other. But however, what I believe happened in my heart of hearts, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not wrong, what happened is they were trying to save each other so that they wouldn't, you know, be vulnerable. But my whole thing is, Amaya, I think Amaya will be fine. Who I don't think will be fine is Huda. Because she is just overly sexualizing everything. And it's like she trying to connect with Pepe. And he pretty much said that she just not his speed. And he don't see a connection with her. And I said, okay, good. Somebody told her what needed to be told to her in the beginning. And then, Jeremiah, you should have took notes, because it's some men that can get a woman off of them if they're just not feeling the attraction, and then let them down easy and not be mean about it. And some people can just let it out and be done with it, because they take a lot on them to just be stuck with somebody, somebody that's overbearing. I always want to be under you. And I mean, Hurricane Huda, she was just a drain. She really was. She was a drain to me. She was a drain to everybody. And then it's another thing that I'm looking at in silence. Look, well, I can't show y'all. Right here, where she talking to Jeremiah and Alondria. And it just was said that, if she feeling like that, if she feeling how she feeling, then she might need to just pretty much do something else. And I'm like, girl, you are not about to be able to just maneuver in this house and have people to feel sorry for you, because people not gonna keep feeling sorry for you. Sierra done already told you that she can't save you next time. She can't stand behind you next time if you proven that you just not ready. And she just didn't want to hurt her feelings, but she just told her straight that she pretty much doing too much. And I'm like, y'all shouldn't have did this anyway. It's all y'all's fault. And y'all let Hurricane Huda manipulate all of y'all. Ace did, and so did Troy. He did as well. So it's just, I don't understand. And then, I mean, Ace, I be forgetting y'all. Ace was going through the house and he was just really dancing and he was really feeling himself and all that. So it just was a lot. It was just a lot going on in this episode. And I know this is a short review, but it just really wasn't nothing going on. It was just a challenge. It was a light episode, and then they was just pretty much telling Huda that they not gonna be kissing her tail no more. And I'm like, exactly. Not gonna be doing it no more. Because like I told y'all, that's just draining. And I don't know if y'all have ever, encountered somebody like her. And it's like, she want her way. She want to do two things. She want to manipulate, and then she want her way. And if it ain't her way, it's the highway. And she just don't take rejection well. And that's what I have figured out with her. She don't take rejection well at all. I'm like, girl, this is a challenge. This is, a challenge. And if you can't handle it, then you shouldn't have came, girl. You shouldn't have even came. Because it's like, it's hard for her, I'm seeing, to get to know everybody. And she has to understand that everybody is not going to like her. She is not for everybody. Everybody is not for everybody. It ain't just her. Everybody is not for everybody. You see how what Austin said about Amaya? And I mean, I love Amaya. She is a ball of energy. That's my girl, hands down. And do I think that he should have been honest with her and told her that she wasn't his cup of tea? And I know for a fact that the guys was telling him that he should have been honest with her. But he just swept it under the rug. And I think with Austin, he just still trying to get over the fact that him and Arlandria are not together no more or whatever, and she didn't choose him, and she chose somebody else who she should have chose anyway. So I think I'm telling y'all the wrong name. It's either Arlandria or Shelly, one of them. But the thing about it is, it's just, the guys, they're not handling rejection well. And I said, that's really, really odd and really, really weird that they not handling rejection well. And then you got to see Huda sitting up talking to, who wants to sit up and just listen? Who wants to sit up and just listen? And I'm like, girl, you just a drain. Just go away. Go away, why don't you? Go away, Hurricane Huda. Bye-bye, girl. Because I am hoping on the episode from last night that I didn't watch. I didn't watch episode for last night. And I'm hoping that she is gone. So I get back with y'all later, YouTube family. And I hope y'all have a joyous, blessed Sunday. And I'm gonna get this little video uploaded for y'all. Bye, YouTube. Have a good Sunday. Have a blessed Sunday. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna get this uploaded for y'all now. Bye, YouTube family. And YouTube, that was the video. And what I want y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, YouTube family.